company has been named amongst the top 7 technologies developed in space for use here on Earth. So how in the world does it work? Well, Colonel from California, our technology is not a passive technology. In other words, we don't have to be Mr. Lindsay in a health club and somehow to get all the particles and all the infectious issues that might be on the chrome bars or on the railings or on a countertop. We don't have to get them to jump up, which they don't do, get in an airstream, which they don't do, and go to a filter or a UV light. First off, that doesn't work, because if you don't have the contaminant next to the UV light 2 inches away for 3 seconds, it does nothing, okay? Our technology is different. It sends out a purifying plasma, just like the sun does outdoors. And it sends it to every square meter, every square inch of an indoor environment. And anywhere it goes, it's inactivating DNA and RNA viruses. Things like SARS-CoV-2, swine flu, avian bird flu, you name it. It's been tested on hundreds of different contaminants, and it's never, ever failed. So this is called the Air and Surface Pro. Yes, we can put masks on, we can put gloves on, we can get shots, we can put sanitizer on our hands. I'm not saying anything bad about those things. I'll let you make your own decision, okay? But our technology, just on the pit, like the picture on the right, goes out into those little sparkly things are kind of representing how Active Pure flows out into the environment, disinfecting, seeking, oxidizing, and purifying bad things that can make us sick. I want you to imagine that somebody walks into your room or into your office or into your school bus or into your restaurant or Mr. Lindsay into your club. Okay, watch what happens with the green guy who comes into the facility and he's not well. Watch this.
This is how pathogens such as SARS-CoV-2, the virus responsible for COVID-19, spreads throughout a waiting room from patient to patient if untreated. Slow and ineffective technologies like HEPA filters or UV lights only treat the air that goes through the filter or the virus and bacterium directly exposed. Active Pure technology takes a proactive approach by continuously filling the room with powerful molecules, including gaseous hydrogen peroxide, that quickly attack harmful pathogens as soon as they enter the space. Active Pure is effective against a broad spectrum of airborne and surface pathogens.
We have about 70 different technologies that deliver Active Pure to the indoor environment. Some of them are freestanding, like the one you're looking at. Some go into your HVAC system under special circumstances. Some plug into the wall for like a small restroom. We have a whole suite of different technologies. They do multiple things. One thing that they do that is actually not the Active Pure component is they take particles out of the air 200 times faster than normal gravity. If something's not floating around in the air, it's not being inhaled into your lungs. Okay, it covers 2,000 square feet. It does not produce ozone intentionally or unintentionally, and it reduces infectious diseases almost instantly, and it works in every situation. We've been able to reduce the transmission of infectious disease at such a high level that we are currently in the process of finishing up peer-reviewed and published studies. That's called the gold standard, ladies and gentlemen. We follow the CDC guidelines by doing the number one biggest, most important thing we can do: eliminating the source of the hazard. All these other things like personal protection equipment, making people stay home, all that stuff is being done. But we think we have the best solution, and that is get rid of the contaminant before it gets to you and me. The studies are irrefutable. We've been in business all together with our parent corporation over 90 years. So we really are very, very excited about where this company is going, where the technology is installed. It's a different way of protecting your family, whether you're out in the environment or whether you are live wherever you happen to be. So thank you, Rick and Tina Kane, for bringing guests, everybody that brought guests today. Thank you for doing that.